everybody, I'm PooBeee and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. And today the wait is finally over. We're finally finishing the Playboy mansion. This build is live on the Sims 4 gallery, so please head on over to there if you'd like to download it for yourself. I am currently trying to figure out how to upload it to the Sims resource because I know a lot of you guys don't use the gallery, and I'd love for the rest of you to be able to have this also. The only thing is I am having a couple of issues with uploading builds. I am a bit of a dummy, to be honest, so I'm definitely doing something wrong, but I'm not sure what. So I need to have a proper look into sort of some tutorials on how to upload. But I'll try and get that done as soon as I can. But it just might take me a little while. So before we sort of talk about this build, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to all of you amazing people that have still stuck around, leaving me some really lovely comments. I do see all of your comments and they honestly mean the world to me. They make my day, and I do try and reply to as many of them as I can. Apologies if I've accidentally missed a couple people out, but I do see your lovely comment. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to a couple of my friends that have really helped inspire me to make sim speed builds again. You guys know who you are, and I appreciate you and thank you for everything. It's really helped sort of gain my confidence with this again, because it's a little bit daunting coming back. So it's been a while. It's been a while since the last build. It's been way over a year. I have still been working on Sims builds in that time, but the majority of it I've been drawing really. I've been getting into drawing the past year and a half. So that's sort of what's been taking up most of my time, to be honest, and working, of course. But I know 2020 has been bit of a dreadful year, to be honest. I think we'll be happy when this year is over. So I hope you're all okay. I hope you're okay as you can be. We're in lockdown still at the UK. Supposed to go back to well, normal, I guess. What is normal now? In about a week's time. So lockdown 2 electric boogaloo has happened. But yeah, I wish you're well and that you're all okay, and it's lovely to be back anyway. But I'm really excited to do some more builds. I hope to sort of upload every now and then. It's not going to be super regular, if I'm honest. Once I'm back to work again, and I tend to be tired quite often, so I'll try as much as I can. To sort of get back into the swing of things, because I really do love making videos. It's nice just to see everything come together. It's a bit of a passion project, I guess. So yeah, I have lots of ideas for speed builds for the future, but if there's anything you guys would like to see, please let me know in the comments below, because I love to hear your recommendations. Some of you guys have come up with the most awesome ideas, which I hopefully will build at some point. So yeah, let me know, that'd be great. So, carrying on with the build, you may have noticed that it's changed a lot. Pretty much the whole build is completely redone. I've renovated the whole thing. So I think the biggest change is probably the back garden, which is one of my favourite areas. I really struggled in part 1 trying to make everything fit and to sort of work together. I couldn't do the grotto properly, which was really annoying, but I've sort of figured out a way of doing it where it doesn't look too bulky, which is great. And I've also added a little tennis court in there, which sort of doubles up as a basketball court. So there's lots of activities to do in the garden, which is awesome. I don't really tend to show it too much in this video, but again, it's one of those things where if you'd like to have a proper good look at it, you're more welcome to download it and kind of go from there really and have fun with the build. And let me know if you download it as well. I'd love to see some of your Sims in here. So this speed build is pretty much just me doing the first floor. Even then the first floor took such a long time. I thought it might be a bit intense watching me build everything, basically, especially for my first video back. So it's just the first floor today. The second floor is done, but it's not as exciting as the bottom floor, so I felt like it wasn't massively necessary. There is I think there's 4 main bedrooms, and then you have the 2 servants' bedrooms, if I remember right. So you have Hugh's bedroom up there with like all the big TVs and everything, and then like 3 bunny bedrooms, a guest bedroom, and then yeah, the 2 servants one, because there is like a sort of servants' quarters in this build. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was quite stressful and it's taken a while, but I'm happy that it's done. I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I think it's such a beautiful build. I did change the front as well a lot. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the front garden used to be very colourful and lots of flowers, and I did have that there for quite a while, and it was only really a very last minute decision to get rid of it because I felt like it was just too much, because the back garden's there's a lot of colour, especially when it's nighttime as well. There's loads of like pinks and green and blue lights. It's really beautiful. So I really dulled down the front of the build because it felt too much. But let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer it with all the flowers there? Because I'm more than happy to make like a different version of this where you have this version and then the flowery one. So yeah, let me know. But this part of the build right now is probably one of my favourite of the interior. I think this Great Hall is just so beautiful, and it looks amazing when you're on the second floor and you're looking down and you have all that beautiful light coming through the windows. It's just, it's beautiful. I'm so happy that lighting update happened quite a while ago now, but I just love how the sun comes through the windows. I think it's really beautiful. So I don't know what you guys think about some of the speed build ideas that I have. So I don't know if any of you guys know the Netflix show You. So I was thinking of doing the bookstore, which is also one of my favourite audiobooks as well. I absolutely love it. I think that's what made me fall in love with them. So I was thinking of possibly doing that, and I was also thinking of maybe doing like a soft-spoken ASMR type deal where I make something super relaxing, like just a really pretty park or something like that, and just talk very softly through it. I thought that might be something cool, but I don't know if that's what you guys would be into. I don't really know if there's a massive scene for Sims ASMR. It's a bit niche. Yeah, just let me know what you think. If you have any ideas, just let me know. I'm also hoping to do some new Studio Ghibli stuff, which is really cool, especially with the new expansion pack that's just come out, the Snowy Escape one, if I remember right, it's called that, because they have some really beautiful like items in there, and as well as like the wallpapers as well. Like the tiles are really awesome. And I think I might end up just renovating the Spirited Away bathhouse and just use a lot of those items. I feel like they would work really well. So we're just doing like the little areas, like the bathroom, the cloakroom. I wasn't too sure what to do with these areas, so I just kind of I tried to make them look a little bit granny-ish, because I know one of the biggest complaints as Hugh got older was that the Playboy mansion was very run down and just like dingy and smelly and dog poo everywhere, which is pretty sad, to be honest. It's a very beautiful building. So there are some areas that I wanted to keep it looking pretty musky. This is probably another one of my favourite areas. I really didn't know what to do here, so this is kind of like a bar / reception area, and there really isn't any pictures on it. I couldn't find them anywhere, unless I was just looking sort of in the wrong place. So what I did was I took inspiration from his office and also what the cinema room used to be. It used to be this very vibrant, bright orange, very 60s looking room, and I thought that'd be really, really cool for like a bar area where you play a little bit of jazz on the piano. So I'm super happy with how this turned out. It did take quite a few tries trying to figure out what would look good, but we got there eventually. I think I'm just quite happy with the build in general. I think it's taken such a long time where I've sort of worked on it and then stopped for quite a while. Now I'm fully happy with it. Makes my day, breaks my heart. I also put all of these mirrors there because that's quite a common theme I find in the sort of Playboy mansion, a lot of mirrors. I think that works quite well with the setting. And of course, gotta have the cute little server guy. Sorry if I tend to go back and forth to other rooms to grab things. There's only really a certain amount of, I guess, posh looking ornaments. So like the really fancy looking flowers in the vases, and a lot of the paintings I reuse because there really isn't anything. There's only a few like fancy looking ones. So yeah, you might just find that I go back and forth to other rooms just to pick other bits up. So this room I just kind of went a bit rogue on. Funnily enough, there is actually a lot of pictures on there. So when I first built the dining room area, it just looked very plain. I think because the room in this build is a lot bigger than what it should be, but it's the only way really, like nothing else looked right. So I sort of added quite a few other little bits and bobs in there just to bulk it up a little bit, like lots of tables and furniture. With the tables as well, I know they're not down yet, but you'll see in just a moment, I wish I pushed them together. I was umming and ahhing about it, and I kind of wish I pushed them together now, but it was a bit of a kerfuffle trying to figure out what would look best. Here you go, is the table situation. So I still wanted ornaments and like candles on the table, so I just added those 3 little ones, just so it has something to stand on. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like I should have pushed them together, or are they okay as they are? I didn't mind them too much, but I feel like they might look a bit better pushed. So just adding in sort of the last finishing touches to this area, just some little ornaments, some vases, and a couple more paintings. And then we'll be going on to the kitchen area, which I'm really happy with. The mansion's kitchen is quite small, if I remember right. but it was another one of those things. I couldn't really make the room any smaller than what it was, so I feel like it worked out quite well. I feel like I used the space really nicely. And then we have the 2 little storage rooms there, and there's also another storage room ahead, which will be next to the sort of servants area. So this is all going into the servant space, really. So what I might do is I might just leave it here for the rest of the video. It's lovely to be back, and I'm sure I will see you all again soon. Hopefully I will get some more builds done. I'm hoping to at least get one more before I'm back to work again. Please let me know if you have any recommendations, if there's anything you'd love to see me build, or if you just have any like tips on anything. Let me know if there's any audiobooks you like as well, because they have been a big help. Like, I love audiobooks as it is, but in lockdown they've been a godsend, honestly. I do love a good audiobook, so let me know if there's anything that you're enjoying at the moment. And yeah, I'll leave you guys here. I love you all very much. I hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you in the next one, and bye bye.